Gotta get up, gotta get out. Grab the world by the throat and shout. Gotta find it, get us a shell. Making bread out of nothing but air. Riding high, then hitting the ground. Catching a penny, but missing the pound. Doesn't matter, cause we'll soon turn it around. Soon as we get home, we make it and we take it home. And nothing's gonna break it home. We'll keep it in the family. We'll be right at home.
So he's due in court in 3 weeks. I suppose it'll be in the Echo and the Daily Post. The whole universe will know about it.
Ma'am, the Echo and the Post are not the entire world. Now stop worrying.
You'll have to get a new suit.
Just a minute, just a minute. I am here, you know. I'm sitting right next to you. There's no need to talk as if I was deceased.
Perhaps if you were deceased, you wouldn't be able to bring shame on us all.
Well, that's easily settled, isn't it? I'll go out and hang myself.
Wait.
No, son, it's no good. She'll never let up now. I'm the old bone lying on the carpet. Every time she wants to torture someone, she'll take a run at me and chew me to a powder.
It's got to stop sometime, hasn't it? All this fighting, all this accusing. Ma'am?
Sit down, Freddie Boswell. You might be a pain in the arse, but I don't want you dead.
Look at this! Gold! Real gold! And guess what?
Jack.
4 quid! 4 quid! How much is the gilt chain, lover said, rummaging through this tatty box with my finger over the hallmark? 5 quid, she said, so put my lamp face on. 5 quid! All right, she said, you can have it for 4. It's worth 60 at least. Am I interrupting something?
We're having a family discussion.
Oh, sorry.
Well, can't somebody do something about our Aveline in that bathroom? The reason I haven't got another job is because I have to say I can only do part-time because my sister doesn't come out of the bathroom until after 12.
Honestly, the reason my hair's such a mess is because I can't stay long enough in the bathroom for the conditioner to work.
Could we discuss the bathroom later, please? Right now we're discussing Dad and his court case.
You might as well sit down and listen, all of you. Save you reading it in the papers.
Right, now, the case is in 3 weeks and the charge is theft. Now, we all know that Dad didn't steal the cart. And anyway, we all know what we know about our dad.
That's the trouble, knowing what we know.
She's on about Lilo Lil again. You're on about Lilo Lil again.
I know I'm on about Lilo Lil again. I'll always be on about Lilo Lil. She's the cause of everything. Lilo Lil, Lilo Lil!
That's all past now, Mum. It's all done.
And Dad is trying. He bought flowers the other day. Wrapped.
What does that mean, wrapped?
It means you didn't nick them from the cemetery.
You've got a nice opinion of me, haven't you, eh? And I wonder where you got it from. I suppose she's told you that I got married with a piece of string holding my trousers up, hasn't she? Well, go on, hasn't she?
Yes, I have, and you did.
There you are, you see, I knew she had.
Look, it doesn't matter how your trousers were held up on your wedding day, does it? Does it? What matters is now. And now is about family unity, family loyalty, family support. Are we all agreed? Ma'am?
And supposing we give it. Supposing we all put on our loyalty wellies and trudge behind him through the muck, what then?
I don't know what that means.
When you come out at the other end, all washed and ironed and not a stain in sight, whose bed will you run to?
My own bed? I'll run to my own bed.
You see, he's a lie. He'll run to her bed, the trollop.
Whose bed do you want me to run to, then?
Well, you're not running to mine, that's for sure.
So what does it matter?
It does, that's all. It just does.
All right, I won't go to bed. I'll stand up all the time.
And where will you stand up, I'd like to know?
In my flat.
With her there.
She won't be there. She's allowed to go to bed.
You see? She's sleeping in his flat. You don't know, Joey. None of you know the hurt when somebody leaves you for someone else. It's like saying that how you walk, how you talk, how you eat, how you look, how you are is wrong.
Oh, Mum, how you are is great. Dad didn't leave you. He left things like duty and commitment.
He doesn't like responsibility. That's why he got a job brushing the streets. so he could be in charge of rubbish. And nobody cares what happens to rubbish.
Well, that's nearly right.
All the same, he did marry, ma'am. He did make a promise.
Oh, and how many promises did you make to Carmen when you were in the bushes?
Bushes?
It didn't occur to you to hide your bike, did it? We could make a map of your bonking places.
This conversation's getting ridiculous. How do we get round to talking about bonking?
I suppose everything is about that, really, isn't it? Bonking. It seems such an insignificant little word to describe something that makes or breaks our lives.
You speak for your life, not mine or theirs. They've got better things to think about.
Well, not better things, just more things. We never get round to better things.
Billy does.
Oh, yeah, Billy does.
Billy does nothing else?
Like his father.
OK. We're going round in circles here. Now, Dad, get yourself down to Mr. Rex's solicitor. He'll give them a good run for their money. And we'll stand by you no matter what. OK, ma'am? OK?
I never noticed the cat. I just wanted to escape. I wanted to leave all of you. I wanted to walk and walk till I fell off the edge of the earth. I wanted to melt.
I felt like that when Mr. Julian told me I'd never make a model. Oh, I didn't tell you. I was too ashamed. But that's how I felt.
When I stole that ring, I wasn't stealing the ring, I was just trying to buy a new way of life. When I realised what I was doing, well, I felt like that.
I met Roxy again. Roxy Hartwell. She told me she's married. Boy, did I feel like that.
When Carmen said you're no good at it. And caused me to crash my bike. I felt like that.
When one of you is late coming home, when I go to bed, when I get up, and all the bits in between, I feel like that.
So you see, Dad, you're not alone. We're all made of the same stuff. Just different wrapping paper, that's all.
Thanks, son. Thanks.
We don't steal corporation carts, though.
It's funny, isn't it? I don't feel poor or hopeless or underprivileged when I'm with you and the baby. I feel rich and rewarded and chosen.
Oh, Billy, you're not going to start talking poetry now, are you? Like your dad?
I've told you, Julie, I don't like you talking about my family. I wouldn't let them talk about you.
I'm not criticising your dad, Billy. I'm merely pointing out that he's poetic. I mean, look at what he put in his letter to the court about stealing that council cart. I needed to escape from the net. The call of softly stirring grass and gentle butterflies urged me in my little cart onwards. That'll cause a laugh in the courtroom.
He likes words. There's nothing wrong with that.
Deeds are better, Billy.
So will you, then?
Will what?
Oh, you know what?
Only if it's a quick, quiet wedding. No fuss.
Your mammal.
It's my wedding, not your mum's.
It's just that none of the others seem to be getting married. Adrian's just had that strange experience with Carmen. Jack's had dozens of strange experiences with women. And Joey's just strange.
Not strange, Billy. There's nothing strange about your Joey. He's so in love with himself, he hasn't any energy left to love anyone else.
But you know how mums love weddings, Julie.
Oh, there's still your Aveline. She's bound to meet someone. She can hire the Sistine Chapel for that one.
What about your mum?
Oh, yeah? My mum.
I know she drinks, but...
Drinks? She asked me whose baby was minding the other day.
Poor Julie. Must be terrible not having a loving family.
No more terrible than having one, Billy.
So what should we do then about getting married?
I want to slip away. Just you, me, and Francesca.
You mean a secret wedding?
A secret wedding.
Oh, they'll never forgive me.
We won't bother then.
I wish I was a rabbit.
Don't find that very ambitious, Billy.
They don't have to worry about weddings and mums and money.
No. They just worry about how long it'll be before they get shot.
Why are you so down to earth, Julie?
Because Earth is where I live, Billy. If you're up there, you're either daft or dead.
Oh, dreaming.
Dreaming comes into the daft category, Billy.
Excuse me. Are you liable to be in this state for long? Only I've got a lot to do today.
I don't believe her. I just don't believe her.
I can show you all the relevant forms if you wish. They will prove that my father has to attend court.
Oh, I believe that part of it, Mr. Boswell. It's the other bit I don't believe. Say it again, Mr. Boswell. I just want to hear you say it again, so that when I have black days, I can recall it word for word and have a good laugh.
Right. Well, my father is appearing in court. He's not guilty, mind. He's completely innocent. I mean, he would not do such a thing. On a charge of theft. Now, as we are a united family, it will not come as a surprise when I tell you that we will all be there to support our father in his hour of need. Right. Now, appearing in Her Majesty's court is not your general riffraff, is it? I mean, it's a place of dignity and style. What I mean is, it's not exactly the setting for Charlie Chaplin boots and a T-shirt with Stuff the Wedding written on now, is it? So...
This is it. This is the bit I like, Mr. Boswell.
So, we need a suit for our Jack and our Billy. The rest of us have managed to pick one up as we've gone from day to day, scrimping and saving. Pound here, pound there. Well, there's always somebody with a departed loved one's suit to sell now, isn't there? And Grandad, of course, managed to pick up a very nice little number from the Oxfam shop. The last time you dipped your hand in the underprivileged box and gave him a few quid in lieu of the shrapnel in his leg and other more intimate injuries received while fighting for his country. Mendelssohn. Mendelssohn.
You're not serious, are you, Mr. Boswell? You're serious.
Born 1809, died 1847.
This is the DHSS, Mr. Boswell. One provides money for the needy. We don't hire out party frocks.
A just and upright man, me dad.
If we provided suits for every Tom, Dick and Harry who went to court, we'd have to close down in an hour.
Oh, I agree with you. But their names are Jack and Billy.
We ask thee, O Father, to guide us through the next few weeks. Give us strength and courage. And no matter what the outcome, Father, may we come out of the dark clouds with our pride and dignity intact. Amen.
Amen.
Amen. Anyone at home?
It's Father Dooley. Wipe your mouth, Billy. Come in, Father.
I haven't started yet.
What she means is when you do start, wipe your mouth.
Ah, the entire flock. All safely in the fold.
Except for the black sheep, Father. We don't know where he is.
And which one is this? I don't remember seeing him in church very often. In fact, I don't see any of them there. Ever.
This is Billy, Father. Stand up, Billy. The youngest.
How do you do, Father? Hello, Billy.
Just to remind you, this is Adrian.
Father. Adrian.
Aveline.
Father.
Jack.
Father.
Joey.
Father.
Joey.
Sit down, Billy.
Lovely family. Lovely. Well, please continue eating. I just called in to give you some comfort during this stressful time.
You've read the papers then, Father?
Oh, no, my child, I never read the newspapers. The good Lord keeps me informed when any of my children are in need. And my housekeeper fills in all the details. I think we ought to say a little prayer.
We just prayed.
Billy.
We ask you, O Father, to guide your loved ones for the next few weeks. Give them strength and courage. And whatever the outcome, O Father, may they walk out of the dark tunnel with their pride and dignity intact.
Shouldn't that be Cloud? May they walk out of the dark cloud with their pride and dignity intact. Sorry.
Amen.
Amen. Thank you, Father. It's nice to know that we have a friend.
You always have a friend in me, my child. But you know, by a peculiar coincidence, I carry this little thing around with me for the parish, you know. Thank you very much, thank you. Oh, bless you, my son, bless you. Bless you. Thank you, my child, thank you. Thank you,
Would you like a cup of tea, Father?
Oh, no, thank you. No, I had one at the Thompsons. You'll all be very sad to hear. Their Budgie died this morning. Now I've got to go round to the tailors and sort them out. There's more happens in that house than happens at the Colbys. Thank you again. Bye.
He's got a dead easy job. All he has to do is to tell people that God will help them, and they believe him. Anyone can do that.
You've got to have the right charisma to make them believe you.
It's like selling antiques. Only he's selling religion, and we're selling old clocks.
It's funny. Even though I don't feel religious, I'd still like to do certain things in a church. Like get married or be buried.
When Julie and I get married... Only it won't be for ages yet, you know. It won't be for years. I mean, it might never happen. I mean, we might not bother, you know. I mean, after all, you don't have to be married.
Are you going to contribute to the subject of religion, or is your gob stuck?
What I mean is, I don't think we get married in a church.
What difference does it make? It doesn't matter where the bread's baked, it's still a loaf, isn't it? I'm speaking hypothetically, aren't I?
You're speaking rubbish.
No, he isn't. He used bread as the basic ingredient of life, and he was likening it to the human condition.
What's bread got to do with marriage?
I just told you, it's symbolic.
That's what I hate about people who have got A-levels. When they're looking for an argument, they use big words to throw you.
What he meant was, a marriage is a marriage wherever it's performed. Just as a loaf is a loaf wherever it's baked. Don't you?
Yeah. Any food left then?
It's no use, I can't face them, I can't go up that street.
Oh, Mum, come on. They won't care. There's too much going on in their own houses.
Once you've done it, Mum, you'll be okay.
Well, you felt the same when Dad went off with Lilo Lil, but nobody said anything, did they?
Why? Why is this happening to me? I'm a God-fearing woman. He turns up at the church for our wedding looking like a burst pillow. He turned up at the hospital when you were born, drunk. He runs off with an Irish tart, and now he's a thief. There's only murder left.
Look, you're going to get out there and you're going to walk up that street the same way you always have done. OK?
We'll be with you all the way.
No, we won't. She's going alone.
I can't, Joey, I can't.
I had to walk down it when I came back from Manchester without that big modelling job.
And I lost my job. I had to walk up that street to the DHSS as Adrian Boswell and come back down again as number 49.
What about all the bad deals I make? I go out there with my head full of dreams and come back with a van full of rubbish. I've got to unload out there.
What about me? I'm not married and I've got a baby. And I have to cross that street every day to see Julie. And if she's in a bad mood, I have to come back again.
Will somebody take Grandad's tray?
That's the spirit, Mum. Now, I'll take his tray, you have your lunch, then off you go. Greetings.
Where's my newspaper? Somebody's nicked my newspaper.
Mind you, I'm not surprised. He always looked like a criminal to me.
I heard that they've got a money pot on the table and that every day they each put money in it.
Go away.
Yeah. And then she, the mother, invested in drug trafficking.
Oh, dear God.
Mind you, she was always the boss, you know. When she crosses herself, they all cross themselves, atheists and all.
Morning, Mrs. Boswell.
Nice day.
Hello, love.
You late shopping today?
Hello.
You're doing fine, ma'am. Just fine.
Thank you, Joey.
Right, go on. I'm the jeweller. You sell me the medallion.
Ah. Good afternoon. I have here a little heirloom which belonged to my grandmother. It's very, very old. She used to wear it round her neck everywhere she went. It is gold because Grandad never bought her anything that wasn't gold.
Okay, hold it.
Well, you asked me how I'd do it. It's me, not you. That's how I'd do it.
There's no you or me. There's only one way to sell things, and that's by not boring the arse off him. He doesn't care what your granny wore round her neck. Practically everything he buys has been wrenched or prized off some granny's neck. Forget it, I'll sell it.
No! I'm gonna learn. I've no job, I've no money, but I have got intelligence, and I'm gonna use it. Well, tell me again.
It's simple. You go in, you put the medallion on the counter, and you say, 60 quid.
Isn't that a bit unfriendly?
Look, Adrian, come out of hibernation, son. He's not your average little family jeweller. He's big time. His clients don't cruise up in taxis and rollers. They land in the street in getaway cars.
Can't we go to someone else?
He gives a good price, okay. Okay. 60 quid. Nothing less. Just state your case, grab your money and abscond.
60 quid.
Snarl a bit.
60 quid.
Okay, okay. We'll save the snarl for some other time. Jesus. He's hopeless.
OK, how much?
100 quid. No. So, I looked at him, snarling, and I said, 100 quid. And he said, on your bike. So I said, not a penny less. That, I said, was my granny's, and she wore it round her neck. And I know.
Seems funny being in bed in the afternoon.
I don't know what my mum's going to say, Julie, about the wedding.
And I don't care what she's going to say, so don't worry about it.
I mean, I'm a son.
Is that statement supposed to alter the course of genetic history, Billy?
We didn't go to the nursing home my mum chose. We had the baby christened in a proddy church, and now we're getting married, secretly. It all seems very unkind, Julie. I mean, I am a son.
I'll put it off.
You're very hard, Julie. You frighten me, sitting there reading your spooky books.
There's nothing spooky about this book, Billy. It's called The Hidden Inner Self. Doesn't that convey anything to you?
What do you want to know about your hidden inner self for, Julie? We have enough problems coping with the bits which aren't hidden.
To stretch my mind. I wanted to reach out beyond this little house and this little street with its little dreams and its even littler hopes.
You're going to be discontented, aren't you? You're going to be one of those wives who suddenly leaves a note on the table.
I'll put it off.
No, don't put it off, Julie. Better to have been married and lost than never been married at all.
That's a memorial, Billy. You say that when somebody's dead.
I would die if I lost you, Julie.
No, you wouldn't. You just splutter on a bit, that's all.
Mrs. Boswell.
Husband.
Wife.
The 25th, then. 10:30. At the registry office.
25th. 10:30. Registry office.
Billy? About the title Mrs. Boswell.
Aye, aye. Somebody's had a good day.
Is that all, Billy? I thought you were running a successful sandwich business.
I am. Only I've got extra expenses, haven't I?
Extra? She's not pregnant again, is she?
No, but the baby needs things, and Julie needs things, and I need things.
Well, I have...
Well, I have got 2 homes to support, haven't I? I've got this home over here and that home over there. 2 homes. This side of the street and that side of the street. 2 homes.
Isn't it time you stopped leaping to your feet and yelling? I mean, what would happen if you had a bowl of hot soup in front of him?
Doesn't bear thinking about.
I'm tense.
We're all tense. Just being alive is tense.
What are you tense about, son?
Nothing in particular. It's general.
Everything all right over the road, Billy?
Yeah? Yeah.
I used to feel tense when I was modelling. I don't now. I don't feel anything now.
I feel great.
I must say, I feel good today. I feel the way a trodden-down buttercup must feel when the first rain comes. Slowly stretching and straightening.
We've got a right mixed bag here, haven't we, eh, man? Depression, apathy, ecstasy and fantasy.
Here comes catastrophe.
Just passing.
You always say you're just passing, Freddie Boswell, but you never actually pass.
Do you want to stay for some dinner, Dad?
No, thanks, son. I just thought I'd come and give you this. It's a court date and details.
We'll be there, Dad. All of us.
Sorry.
And when it's over, I'm going to sell me sandwiches outside.
Will you talk to him, please, Joey?
No sandwiches, OK?
Don't worry, Dad. We all do something wrong sometime.
He does something wrong all the time.
Now, come on, no more arguments.
One day, one certain day, when the feeling is right, when the moment has come, when I know it's the perfect time, I'm going to hit you.
Prayers.
Oh, no, not prayers.
What do you mean, Jack? Oh, no, not prayers. If ever a family needed prayers, it's us.
It's just all the things we have to do before we eat. Wash our hands, pour the wine, put the money in, say prayers. Can't we spread it out a bit and say prayers later?
When?
Well, when we're driving around. I mean, I could have said mine outside the jeweller's this morning while I was waiting for Adrian.
I could have said mine in the bath.
It's a great idea. I can cram a prayer in any time.
Well, it won't make any difference to me. I've always got something to pray about.
I'm not going to let you lot just pray when it suits you. He's got enough to do up there. Hands together, please. Oh, Lord, we thank thee for the food before us. And we ask for thy comfort when we all go in great shame to the court on the... on the 25th. Help us, oh Father.
The 25th!
Sell it.
The game's getting out, 'cause someone's stealing you a losing card.
Riding high and hitting the ground, catching the penny and missing the pound. Doesn't matter, 'cause we'll soon turn it around. Soon as we get home, we'll make it and we'll take it home. And nothing's gonna break it home.